कैसे हो स्टूडेंट्स? अल्कोहल, फिनॉल्स और ईथर की हमारी जो यात्रा है उसमें हम लास्ट सेशंस में ये देख रहे थे कि अल्कोहल, फिनॉल्स और ईथर की फिजिकल प्रॉपर्टीज क्या है। और फिजिकल प्रॉपर्टीज में हमने स्पेशली उसका फिजिकल स्टेट के बारे में, बॉइलिंग पॉइंट के बारे में, उसके बाद हमने सॉल्युबिलिटी की जो है वो सारी चर्चा हमने वो लास्ट सेशन में की हुई थी। नाउ वी मूव टू द अनदर पोर्शन, इज द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट पोर्शन, इज द केमिकल रिएक्शंस ऑफ अल्कोहल्स एंड फिनॉल्स। हम क्या केमिकल रिएक्शंस अल्कोहल और फिनॉल के बारे में सोच रहे हैं, क्योंकि उसमें 3 पोर्शंस लग रहे हैं। In the case of alcohols, we know that in the case of alcohol, ROH, तो क्या होगा उसमें फर्स्ट स्टेप में ये हो सकता है कि there is a cleavage between this O and H। दूसरा क्या हो सकता है, the cleavage between RO। So in the first case, there is a removal of H plus. In the second case, there is a removal of OH, and in the third case, the reactions of alcohol's molecule as a whole, पूरे alcohol molecule पे अटैक हो सकता है। तो ये 3 जो हमारे रेफरेंसेस है उसके बारे में हम सोच रहे हैं। ओके फाइन, नाउ वी मूव टू द रिएक्शंस इन्वॉल्विंग द क्लीवेज ऑफ OH बॉन्ड। सो हम क्या करना चाहते हैं, ये जो बॉन्ड है O और H के बीच का बॉन्ड है वो हम ब्रेक करना चाहते हैं। कैसे हम ब्रेक करना चाहते हैं, उसको सब्स्टिट्यूशन, यानी H जाएगा और दूसरी कोई पार्टी है वो आएगी। So there is a cleavage of OH bond with a substitutions or a removal of hydrogen as a proton. So ये कब हो सकता है, तो हम सोच सकते हैं कि where H plus is removed, right? H plus is removed. It's the only process when your alcohol is act as a nucleophile. इसमें क्या हो सकता है कि alternatively when the OH bond is broken, now if the OH bond is broken, it means that proton is released, so now oxygen is more electronegative, so now it acts as a nucleophile because they're having a lone pair as well as negative charge, so definitely they attack towards to the electrophile। तो उसको इलेक्ट्रोफाइल की तरफ उसका अटैक हो सकता है। दूसरी तरह से हम ये भी कह सकते हैं ना कि इलेक्ट्रोफाइल है वो जो अल्कोहल के घर पे अटैक करेगा, तभी ये सिचुएशन जनरेट हो सकती है। दोनों एक ही है, राइट? हम ऐसे सोच सकते हैं कि अल्कोहल प्रोटॉन लूज करता है, और दूसरा हम ये सोच सकते हैं मींस इन दिस केस अल्कोहल इज एक्ट एज ए बेस एंड इलेक्ट्रोफाइल इज कमिंग। So now this lone pair of oxygen is attracted towards to the electron deficient species of carbon, which is called as an electrophile. So what the intermediate state that we have to observe is like that, ROH, right? It's a oxygen is plus in charge, but we know that this oxygen is plus in charge is not possible because oxygen is more electronegative. So they attract this bonded pair towards the oxygen, and now H plus is released. So we get a certain type of the compound. Okay. Same way in the case of phenol, if phenol is reacted with a electrophile, this is also a electrophile. We know that. And same scenario that we have to observe, because the oxygen, lone pair of oxygen is attracted towards to the partially positive carbon, or it's an electrodeficient species. So there is an intermediate species, and then AROCH plus is released. So this is one type of the reactions, and it's most important reactions, right? Number 2 reactions, when reactions involving the cleavage of COH bond. In prior case, there is a cleavage between O and H. Here the whole OH is removed with the substitutions or the removal of hydroxyl group. So it means that alternatively, when the bond between C and O is broken, so it means that our alcohol is that, because oxygen is more electronegative, if we broke this bond, so this bonded pair which is attracted towards the oxygen, and it's a carbocation. So now alcohol is act as a carbocation, means electrophiles, and protonated alcohols react in this manner. So once again, when alcohol is reacts with a acid H plus, So at that time, they give the electrons towards to the proton and the protonated alcohol, and after the protonated alcohol, so this water molecule is removed and we get a carbocation species. And bromide is now a nucleophile, is attacked towards to this product, and we get a substitutions product. So these are the two types of process once again. But क्या अल्कोहल जिस तरह से यहाँ पे ये प्रोसेस बता रहा है, ऐसा फिनोल बता सकता है? तो क्या नहीं बता सकता, क्योंकि फिनोल में क्या होगा, ये ऑक्सीजन है, यहाँ पे अल्कोहल में वो कार्बन sp3 हाइब्रिडाइजेशन के साथ जुड़ा हुआ है. While in the case of phenol, this oxygen is attached with the carbon of the phenyl ring, and we know that in the case of phenyl ring is sp2 hybridized. And number 2, in phenol, we observed 5 different canonical structure or as resonating structures. Out of 5, 3 structures having a C double bond O characteristics. So they're having a double bond characteristics. So it's difficult to break this CO bond in the case of phenols. So phenols usually do not undergo reactions involving the cleavage of COH bond, but instead undergo a member of electrophilic substitution reactions of benzene ring. वो क्या करेगा, फिनोल है वो इस तरह से बिहेव नहीं करेगा, लेकिन फिनोल है वो जैसे हम सोच रहे हैं कि इसका इलेक्ट्रोफिलिक सब्स्टिट्यूशन रिएक्शंस बेंजीन रिंग के लिए जो हो सकता है, जैसे हमने आगे पढ़ा हुआ था, नाइट्रेशन, सल्फोनेशन, क्लोरिनेशन, ब्रोमिनेशन, फ्रीडल क्राफ्ट्स अल्काइलेशन, फ्रीडल क्राफ्ट्स एसाइलेशन, उसी तरह से जो है वो इसमें बन सकता है. So thus the alcohols are the versatile compound. So alcohols are the versatile compounds because it acts as a both nucleophiles as well as electrophiles, while phenol usually act as a nucleophile only. That's why our textbook first statement is alcohols are versatile compound. Why? Because they react both as a nucleophiles as well as electrophile, while in the case of phenol is only act as a nucleophile only. And the third particular reactions is called as a reactions of alcohol as a whole molecule. Alcohol as a whole molecule. Now we move to the first point, reaction involving cleavage of COH bond. Now we start with our first point. Once again, so it's a one type of basic. यहाँ पे हमने क्या सीखा कि इसका बेसिक क्या है ना, आप पहले उसमें चले जाओ. एक बार इसका बेसिक मुझे पता चल जाएगा, उसका जो मैकेनिज्म है वो मुझे पता चल जाएगा, तो बाकी का जो पीछे का जो पोर्शन है वो मेरे लिए बहुत इजी रहेगा. सो इसमें फर्स्ट पोर्शन इज लाइक दैट, reactions involving the cleavage of the OH bond. So हम क्या कर रहे हैं, इसमें O और H बॉन्ड के बीच में हम क्लीवेज करना चाहते हैं. उसके थोड़े एग्जाम्पल्स हम देख रहे हैं. इसके कौन कौन से एग्जाम्पल आ रहे हैं वो हम सोच रहे हैं. वंस अगेन, बोथ हमें पता है इन दिस केस both alcohols and phenols readily undergoes cleavage of the OH bond. So alcohol में भी होगा, phenol में भी होगा. The ease of cleavage of the OH bond, because the ease of the, so इसमें क्या होगा कि कौन से अल्कोहल में इजी होगा, कौन से अल्कोहल में थोड़ा टफ होगा. तो हम ऐसा बोल सकते हैं कि फिनोल्स में बहुत इजी है ये, because we know that in the case of phenol, so there is no cleavage between C and O bond, but there is a definitely cleavage between O and H bond, because in the case of phenol is compared to the alcohol is a very good acidic in nature. Definitely it's a weak acid in nature, but compared to alcohol phenol ज्यादा acidic है. तो वो क्या होगा, H प्लस को अच्छी तरह से रिमूव कर सकेगा. उसके बाद में क्या होगा, प्राइमरी अल्कोहल आएगा, उसके बाद में सेकेंडरी अल्कोहल और उसके बाद में टर्शरी अल्कोहल. ये जो मैंने ऑर्डर आपको दिया हुआ है, ये ऑर्डर क्या है, तो कि ये ऑर्डर है इज ऑफ क्लीवेज ऑफ OH बॉन्ड. इसका ये ऑर्डर है. ठीक है. सो हम इसका कोई एग्जांपल के साथ शुरू करना चाहते हैं. जैसे हम उसमें नंबर 1 ले रहे हैं, और नंबर 1 है रिएक्शंस with एक्टिव मेटल्स। हमको पता है एक्टिव मेटल्स क्या होता है। इलेक्ट्रोकेमिस्ट्री में आपको पता होगा कि जैसे हाइड्रोजन सीरीज जो उसकी मेरे ईएमएफ सीरीज होती है, उसमें हाइड्रोजन इलेक्ट्रोड के ऊपर के सभी इलेक्ट्रोड है वो एक्टिव मेटल्स की तरह बिहेव कर रहे होते हैं, और समटाइम्स कॉल्ड एज एन एसिडिक नेचर टू, एसिडिक नेचर टू। फाइन। So both alcohols and phenols, we know that both alcohols and phenols are acidic in nature, but we know that phenol is quite good acidic compared to the alcohol. So they react with the active metals to form a metal alkoxide and phenoxide respectively with the evolution of a hydrogen gas. For example, if I take a common equations of ROH, when it reacts with the active metals like N, so it's convert into what? So it's convert into RO minus M plus. So there is a cleavage of OH bond, and now the substitutions of this or removal of acidic proton or the substitutions of this proton with the metal, and we get a hydrogen as a gas. So here, which type of metals that we have to take in considerations? Sodium है, potassium है, मैग्नीशियम है, एल्यूमिनियम है, एक्सेट्रा, जो भी मेटल है, जो एक्टिव मेटल्स है, जो अच्छी तरह से अपना इलेक्ट्रॉन दे सकती है, वो हम यहाँ पे ले सकते हैं। तो ये तो मैंने इसका कॉमन इक्वेशंस बताया हुआ है, लेकिन मैं आपको उसके आपके साथ शेयर करना चाहता हूं उसकी जैसे हम क्या बोल रहे हैं कि एग्जाम्पल के साथ, क्योंकि हम सभी को सोडियम, पोटेशियम जो भी है, तो उसमें क्या हो सकता है यही हम सोचना चाहते हैं और देखना भी चाहते हैं, और मैं अल्कोहल फिनॉल दोनों को साथ में ले रहा हूं। ओके फाइन। सो इन द केस ऑफ व्हेन वी हैव टू टेक 2 मोल ऑफ मिथेनॉल with a 2 mole of sodium, so we get a product is like that, 2 mole of CH3O minus Na plus. It's the name of this compound is sodium methoxide. Sodium methoxide. This sodium methoxide is a salt, okay? It's a salt. It's a basic salt because it can be made up with a weak acid and strong base है, और ये बहुत बढ़िया न्यूक्लियोफाइल भी है। ये बहुत बढ़िया न्यूक्लियोफाइल भी है, और ये क्या इवोल्व करता है? हाइड्रोजन गैसेस वो निकाल देता है। तो इफ यू वांट टू so ethanol when reacts with magnesium, it's converted into CH3CH2O twice because magnesium is bivalent in nature, so we get a magnesium ethoxide and there is a liberation of hydrogen gas. If we take a tertiary butyl alcohol, for example CH3C, CH3CH3OH, right, with aluminium, so it's converted into CH3C, CH3CH3O, right? So it's a thrice aluminium plus 3 mole of hydrogen, 2 and 6 mole. Clear? It's 2 mole of aluminium. So this is called as an aluminium tertiary butoxide. Aluminium tertiary butoxide. So it's a tertiary butyl alcohol. Same way, if we perform the reactions with phenol OH, when it reacts with a sodium, 2 mole of sodium, so it's converted into sodium phenoxide, and hydrogen gas is released. So sodium phenoxide, and here the phenol. It's a tertiary butyl alcohol. So these above reactions, right? These all reactions suggest that alcohols and phenols both are acidic in nature. Now our next point is the comparison. Of alcohols or acidic characters of alcohol and water. Now comparison of acidic character of alcohols and water. Please note that alcohols behave as a Bronsted acid because they can donate proton to a strong base. For example, this is a base, okay? If this base is reacted with a with a alcohol, okay? So at that time, our alcohol is act as an acid, and this base, they form a BH plus RO minus. This is nothing but it's an alkoxide ion. It's a alkoxide ion, and this alkoxide ion is a conjugated. It's a conjugated base. Okay, and this alcohol, this is conjugated acid. Conjugated acid. Once again, that alcohol behave as a Bronsted acid because they can donate proton to a strong base. However, when alkoxide ion reacts with water, the starting alcohol is obtained. But if you take a alkoxide as a base, when it reacts with a water, at that time water is act as an acid and your alkoxide ion is act as a base, and it's converted into ROH plus OH minus. So this is conjugated base. Conjugated base. And this is conjugated acid. Conjugated acid. Fine. So this reaction suggests that water is a better proton donor. In this case, water is a very good donor than alcohol. So in other words, alcohol are weaker acid than water. Conversely, alkoxide ion is a better proton acceptor than hydroxide ion. So it means that alkoxide are stronger base than hydroxide ion. Sodium ethoxide, this sodium ethoxide is a stronger base than a hydroxide ion. This is stronger as compared to the hydroxide ion. Now, what is the cause of this acidic character of alcohols? So the acidic character of alcohol is due to the electronegative oxygen atom, which withdraws the electron of the OH bond towards itself. So OH bond becomes a weak, and hence a proton can be easily abstracted by a strong base. Actually, alcohols are very, very weak acid. Some data suggests that Ka is near about 1 into 10 raised to minus 16 to minus 18. So it's even weaker than water. It's even weaker than water. Because we know that in the case of water, our Kw is 1 into 10 raised to minus 14. So this power of Ka is equal to 14. We know that this power of Ka is equal to minus log K, and smaller the power of Ka value, stronger is the acid. So I think it's clear that alcohols are weaker than water. So why are alcohols weaker acid than water? What's the reason behind that? So once again, in water, oxygen is attached to 2 hydrogen atoms, but in alcohol, oxygen is attached to 1 hydrogen atom and 1 alkyl group. For example, in water, your oxygen atom is attached with 2 hydrogen, while in case of alcohol, oxygen atom is attached with 1 hydrogen and 1 alkyl group. We know that this alkyl group R is an electron donating group. So they shows the plus inductive effect. ये क्या होगा, इसमें R है वो इलेक्ट्रॉन डोनेट कर रहा है, सो टुवर्ड्स टू ऑक्सीजन इलेक्ट्रॉन डोनेट करने की वजह से वो प्लस आई इफेक्ट, इंडक्टिव इफेक्ट बता रहा है. So which increase the electron density in the OH bond. इन अल्कोहल्स एज कंपेयर टू देन OH बॉन्ड इन वाटर। यहाँ OH में क्या होगा कि इतनी इलेक्ट्रॉन डेंसिटी ऑक्सीजन पे नहीं है, क्योंकि हाइड्रोजन है, डेफिनेटली दे आर पार्शियली नेगेटिव इन नेचर, लेकिन यहाँ पे क्या है, हाइड्रोजन पार्शियली थोड़ा दे रहा है, लेकिन यहाँ बहुत ज्यादा ऑक्सीजन को अपना इलेक्ट्रॉन है वो उसको ट्रैवल करके पहुंचा रहा है। So in other words, OH bond in alcohols are stronger than the OH bond in water. तो ये क्या होगा कि R जैसे जैसे वो उसको खींच रहा है, सो इसकी वजह से ये बॉन्ड है वो थोड़ा ज्यादा क्या हो गया है, थोड़ा स्ट्रांग हो गया है। फाइन। सो एज ए रिजल्ट एब्स्ट्रैक्शंस ऑफ अ प्रोटॉन फ्रॉम अल्कोहल, एब्स्ट्रैक्शंस ऑफ प्रोटॉन फ्रॉम अल्कोहल बाय स्ट्रांग बेस, यहां से क्या इसका H प्लस डेल्टा थोड़ा कम हो रहा है, तो उसमें से इसको खींचना पड़ेगा H प्लस, तो इसके लिए स्ट्रॉन्ग बेस की मुझे रिक्वायरमेंट रहेगी। राइट, इसमें से क्या होगा तो कि H प्लस इजीली निकल जाएगा क्योंकि वे दोनों तरफ से आ रहे हैं। सो अल्कोहल्स आर वीकर एसिड देन वाटर ड्यू टू दिस द इंडक्टिव इफेक्ट ऑफ दिस R ग्रुप। नेक्स्ट वन, सेम वे इन द केस ऑफ प्राइमरी, सेकेंडरी एंड टर्शियरी, इन द केस ऑफ, तो अगर हमें अल्कोहल तो पता चल गया, लेकिन अल्कोहल की इंटरनल सिचुएशन क्या है, जैसे हमारे पास प्राइमरी अल्कोहल है, हमारे पास सेकेंडरी अल्कोहल है, हमारे पास टर्शियरी अल्कोहल है, तो उसमें एसिडिटी का फंडा क्या होगा। तो वी नो ऑल दैट प्राइमरी, सेकेंडरी एंड टर्शियरी अल्कोहल्स आर डिफर फ्रॉम one another in the number of alkyl group, here one alkyl group, two alkyl group, three alkyl group. We know that primary alcohol having a 1, secondary alcohol having 2, and tertiary alcohol having 3 alkyl group. So alkyl group plus inductive effect, because alkyl group की inductive effect क्या है, प्लस, यहाँ डबल इंडक्टिव इफेक्ट है, यहाँ तीनों तरफ से इंडक्टिव इफेक्ट कार्बन की तरफ आ रही है। राइट, सो इलेक्ट्रॉन डेंसिटी इन द OH बॉन्ड ऑफ टर्शियरी अल्कोहल, सो इंडक्टिव इफेक्ट टर्शियरी अल्कोहल में क्या है, सबसे ज्यादा है, मैक्सिमम है, इसके बाद सेकेंडरी अल्कोहल का और उसके बाद प्राइमरी अल्कोहल का, यानी प्राइमरी अल्कोहल का टर्शियरी अल्कोहल की तुलना में हम जैसे कंपैरिजन में सोच रहे हैं, तो वो क्या होता है, वो जो लेस है वो मिनिमम इलेक्ट्रॉन डेंसिटी बता रहा है। सो इन अदर वर्ड, द OH बॉन्ड इन टर्शियरी अल्कोहल इज द स्ट्रॉन्गेस्ट बॉन्ड। सो टर्शियरी अल्कोहल का जो ये बॉन्ड है वो स्ट्रॉन्गेस्ट हो गया है, सो इट्स मोस्ट डिफिकल्ट टू ब्रेक दिस OH bond while in the case of secondary alcohol definitely it's difficult, but compared to tertiary it's easy in nature, and same way primary. So in the case of primary, secondary and tertiary, our scenario is like that, the acidic character which is given like that. So obviously the basic strength of the alkoxide follows the reverse order. जैसे हम इसका H निकल गया तो इसका अल्कोक्साइड हो गया, ये इसका H निकल गया तो इसका भी अल्कोक्साइड हो गया, इसका भी H निकल गया, इसका अल्कोक्साइड बना देते हैं, ये सभी अल्कोक्साइड बेस हो गए। तो लेकिन इसका जो कॉन्जुगेटेड बेस है जो अल्कोक्साइड का, वो ये ज्यादा हो गया, जिसका कॉन्जुगेटेड बेस स्ट्रांग होता है तो उसका कॉन्जुगेटेड एसिड क्या होता है, वीक होता है, तो उसका क्या हो गया, वीक है। सो in presence of strong acid, alcohol also act as a Bronsted base too. So this is all about the acidic character of alcohols, and we compare with the water. Now our next question is like that: why phenols are stronger acid than alcohols? Why phenols are stronger acid than alcohol? तो उसमें क्या होता है कि जैसे हम फिनोल की बात कर रहे हैं, फिनोल्स में क्या हो रहा है तो कि फिनोल्स है वो स्ट्रॉन्गर एसिड है, मैंने बताया हुआ था। जैसे इसका स्टैटिस्टिकल डेटा ये बता रहा है कि Ka उसका 10⁻⁸ से 10⁻10 की रेंज में चल रहा है। इट मीन्स दैट द पावर ऑफ Ka इज इन बिटवीन 8 to 10, राइट। सो while in the case of alcohol, so alcohols में क्या है उसका Ka, so it's a K है 10⁻16 to -18 का उसका K बता रहा है। this it means that the power of K is equal to 16 to 18. so definitely phenols है वो ज्यादा एसिडिक है, वो किसकी कंपैरिजन में, अल्कोहल के। so it means that phenol turns blue litmus paper into red, and they also reacts with the aqueous alkoxide. If we perform the reactions of phenol if we perform the reactions of phenol with sodium hydroxide, we know that sodium hydroxide is a very good strong base. So they form a salt and water, and this salt and water is named like that, sodium phenoxide, or some people says that sodium phenate 2, and they release water. So while in contrast in alcohol, so when alcohol is react with NaOH, so it means no reaction at all, no reaction at all. So it means that this is the distinguish between phenols from alcohol, because in alcohol there is no resonating structure, while in phenol it's a resonating structure. So this resonating structure out of 5 structures, so 3 canonical structure having a double bond characteristics, so it's easily and phenyl ring is an electron withdrawing group. So definitely this H plus delta nature is quite dominant in the case of phenol compared to the alcohol. However, phenols are weaker acid than carboxylic acid or even weaker than carbonic acid. फिनॉल है वो इतना ज्यादा एसिडिक नहीं है, लेकिन जैसे हम सोच रहे हैं कि भाई कार्बोक्सिलिक एसिड का जो फंडा है, सो कार्बोक्सिलिक एसिड का जैसे इसका स्टैटिस्टिकल डेटा बता रहे हैं 10⁵, यानी इसका पावर ऑफ के है वो 5 है, और कार्बोनिक एसिड का जैसे हम बता रहे हैं H2CO3 का है, H2CO3 का Ka है 10⁻⁷, इट मीन्स दैट द पावर ऑफ K इज इक्वल टू 7. तो ये क्या हो रहा है कि फिनोल इज कंपेयर टू द कार्बोक्सिलिक एसिड इज वीकर एसिड इन नेचर, एंड H2CO3 इज ऑल्सो अ स्ट्रॉन्ग एसिड कंपेयर टू द फिनोल इन नेचर. So it is because of this reason that phenol do not decompose carbonates and bicarbonates evolving carbon dioxide gas. Instead, phenols are precipitated from aqueous solution phenoxide by bubbling CO2 gas through them. ये H2CO3 है और ये जो COOH का जो पोर्शन चल रहा है, तो उसमें क्या होता है कि इन द केस ऑफ फिनॉल दे डू नॉट डीकम्पोज इनटू कार्बोनेट, उसको कार्बोनेट नहीं बना रहे, वो बाइकार्बोनेट नहीं बना रहे, जैसे वो CO2 का जो गैस है वो निकाल के वो ऐसा कुछ बना नहीं रहे, बट phenols are precipitated from the aqueous solutions of phenoxide and they form a, for example, if I having one more particularly point is given like that, जैसे मैं क्या बोल रहा हूं, in the case of sodium phenoxide, if I having a sodium phenoxide, when it reacts with H2O plus CO2, mind well, this H2O plus CO2 is converted into H2CO3 and it's a carbonic acid. It's a H2CO3 and it's a carbonic acid. And this is sodium phenoxide. This is sodium phenoxide or sodium phenate. And they convert it into what? They convert it into phenol plus sodium bicarbonate. Sodium bicarbonate. So this phenol is weaker acid in nature because this is stronger acid in nature. So now we move to the another point. Why phenols are stronger acidic character of than alcohols? So it's a simple point. It's a resonating structure. We know that in the case of phenol, so 5 different resonating structure that we have to observe. Okay, this is structure number 1. Now structure number 2, structure number 3, structure number 4, and structure number 5. And we all know that how to draw the resonating structure of this OH. Now this lone pair of oxygen will donate towards to the phenyl ring. At that time the electron density is shifting towards to the ortho positions of this phenol, and we get such a type of canonical structure. Mind well, in this case OH, O is plus in nature and is a partially double bond characteristics that we have to shown in this structure. Okay, now the shifting of this to the next position, at that time your pi cloud is shifting here, so it's minus in charge. Okay, so double bond here, double bond, same way OH and plus. Okay, next position. Okay, so at that time it's converted into here, so now the lone pair. Okay, fine, so the situation is display like that. So it's a structure number 3, and same way it's a structure number 4, and in the case of structure number 5, so full resonating structure that we have to observe. Okay, so it's like that. Okay, it's like that, because in this case your electron is moved at here, at that time your pi cloud is shifting towards to the oxygen. So as a result, all the resonating structure, right? The oxygen atoms acquire a partially positive charge, and this partially positive charge weakens this OH bond. Okay, so thus facilitates the replace of a proton. Thus, phenol, like alcohols, to act as a Bronsted acid. So same way, in the case of phenoxide is more stable as compared to the phenol one. Phenoxide is more stable as compared to the phenol. So both phenol and phenoxide, because both are stabilized by resonance, but phenoxide ion is a better stabilized than phenol, because in the 5 different canonical structure of phenoxides, the only negative charge, because in the case of only negative charge in the structure, while in the case of phenol, there is a separation of positive and negative charge. So it means that your phenoxide ion is a very good stable in nature. So that's why phenol is acidic in nature. Same way, in the case of ROH, when it reacts with OH2, it means water. So no reactions at all, because in the case of alkoxide, H3O plus, because this is less stable, because there is no resonance phenomena on the R group. Okay, so instead of alkoxide ion is due to the presence of formal negative charge, so it's a great energy and a less stable than the alcohol molecule. And the inductive effect of alkyl group further intensify the negative charge on the oxygen atom, thereby further destabilizing the alkoxide ion related to the alcohol molecules. So in nutshell, we conclude that phenols are stronger acid than alcohols because the phenoxide ion left, the release of a proton is stabilized by resonance, but the alkoxide is not. Okay. What the scenario that we have to see in the case of when the electron withdrawing group and the electron donating group are present in the structure, right? So we all know that in the case of phenol, like that, OH, if any electron withdrawing group, right? So if in the presence of OH minus, so it's H2O, and we get a certain type of product, O minus, and it's an electron withdrawing group. Like what? Nitro, cyano, halo. So electron withdrawing groups like nitro, cyano, halo, etc., which stabilize the phenoxide ion by dispersing the negative charge, because they distribute the negative charge in whole system. So it means that phenol increase the acidic strength of phenol, and the effect, however, is more pronounced at ortho-para position than meta position, because hydroxyl group is an ortho-para directing group, right? So in the case of orthonitrophenol, paranitrophenol, right, metanitrophenol, so we saw a certain type of the fundamental. Okay, same way if we have an electron donating group, so if I having a phenol, so phenol is now connected with the electron donating group, so they donate electrons towards the ring, so it means that they unstable alkoxide ion, because now the charge is not distributed in all over the system. So that's the point where we get a certain type of for example, if we having an electron donating group like NH2, OH, OR means alkoxy, R. So electron donating group. So electron donating group donates electron which intensify the negative charge. They increase the negative charge and destabilize the phenoxide ion. So it means that phenol and thus decrease the acidic strength. So acidic strength is decreased, while in this case acidic strength is increased. In simple way, if any electron withdrawing group are present, it increase always acidity and decrease basicity. Vice versa, if electron donating group is present in whatever the aromatic system, they increase basicity and decrease acidity. Okay, so it's a simple phenomena that we have to observe. So this is all about our comparisons of this alcohol, phenols, acidity comparison, power of Ka values, that we have to observe. Thank you very much.